Hey people, this is a beginner's guide to setting up on Counter-Strike Source. Sorry about this, I have to use Hypercam because GameCam just shuts the game down automatically. I'm just going to create a server. Obviously you can go online with this game and it's very versatile. There's different types of maps, but I'm just going to create a server quickly to show you the basics. Sorry, give me a second, my computer's close there. Right, now you're going to start. It doesn't really matter which team, it just depends what weapons you prefer. Right, now I'm going to show you how to buy stuff effectively and to not have to buy over and over again, okay? Because you've got to go B, go to that, and choose the weapon you want, B again, and go to the next thing you want, B again. And you don't want to have to be doing this every time, do you? So, this just teaches you how to avoid buying stupid amounts of stuff every beginning of match, because someone's already probably come around the corner and killed you by now. If there's any players on this side, be dead. Okay, then you go buy again, and if you saw what I did there, you just go to save. So, now if I drop all my weapons, and I just press BS because of the first slot, it just buys all of them again. It would buy me my grenades, but I didn't drop any of the grenades. To silence weapons or use a secondary option on weapons, you right click, by the way. Okay, this is the console, which you press the little button just below escape for most computers. Basically what you want to play with, usually when you start playing Counter-Strike, the crosshair is ridiculously big size. And even if you crouch, you can't really be very accurate with it at all from long distances. So by using the console, what you have to type in is CL underscore crosshair scale, and I usually have mine on about 9000 because it's a really good size. It still flexes a bit so you can tell how zoomed you are, and it's a lot better. Okay, next thing I'm going to teach you about is just the basic options. You've got your option to change your tag, which is the picture that will come up on game when you press T. You can change the colour of your crosshair, but I would recommend green because it is the most visible in all maps. Don't change the size from here either, because even the smallest one is very big. You can change your gamer name as well. These list all of the game controls. If you want to change any for comfort, then it's up to you. Right, on advanced, you have to make sure the bottom one is clicked so you can actually use the developer console, but it's not actually that key. For most people, if it is that key, then you can just use that key, but for most people it's the one just below escape on their keyboard. Okay, this is your sensitivity. I used to play on something like 11, but it's really silly because if you're trying to headshot, and every time you change something on options, for some reason it makes your crosshair go to a normal size again, so you've got to change it back. Okay, basically on sensitivity 11, basically, you don't really want to play any higher than 7, because when you're shooting a faraway target, I'm not even moving it much here, but you just keep missing the target because of how sensitive it is, and it's very difficult to move it the littlest possible. So I usually play with mine on about 5, but 7's good. Anywhere between 5 and 7, because you don't want it too slow. Also, you want to make sure that the auto filter's on as well, so it smooths out your mouse controls. There's resolution that you can walk around with, and sound options if you want to speak to other players. I'll just teach you something quickly for when you're playing with bots. You can press bot_add CT or T, whatever team you want to put it on, which I'm doing here. And there you go, it's added the player to the game. I'll restart the game. You can just use the BS again because you've saved everything. You know, bots are pretty predictable, so I wouldn't recommend training on bots. I'm just doing it to show you a few things about Counter-Strike. Like, I can almost definitely tell you who's going to be in the hostage room in between like two of the hostages, because just the bot behavior is very predictable in any Counter-Strike map, to be honest. No, not those ones. There he is. You can sit and you can save the hostages and take them back to the counter-terrorist area, which is where I am now. You can also bot kill, which will kill every bot on the server, and bot kick, which just kicks the bots off. I think that's about all you really need to know about Counter-Strike Source. I'll release a few other videos on request if anyone is puzzled on how to do anything and would like a video request of how to do it. This is just me taking the silencer on and off, which is the secondary fire mode, which is usually accessed by right-clicking. Also, there's a number of styles that you have to... I mean, I'm not very good at it, but some people can climb on things that like really aren't supposed to be climbed on, like by doing crouch jumps and stuff, which is when you jump and immediately crouch, or crouch at the height of your jump, so it brings your legs up and you can jump a little bit higher. I mean, I've seen people that can jump onto that sign, and then so on. Thanks for watching.